That's right, for the 15 years, this Gujarati man was living in America. Then he was deported. But his problem, it did not end when he landed in India. According to the reports, the 51-year-old man from Jasalpur in Gujarat, India, had gone to America in 2011. And he had not returned to India for about 15 years. He was eventually arrested in the United States and he was deported. He landed in Delhi on June 29th. But you know what? When Indian authorities checked the passport that he was carrying, something did not add up at all. Well, the passport appeared suspicious. Officials checked its details, and the investigation reportedly found that the passport had been issued in Ahmedabad in 2018. But the name connected with the passport, that was different. The photograph and other details were allegedly connected to another person. So basically, in other words, the document that he was using, it was allegedly tampered with. Now, here's the part that makes this particular case even more puzzling. Ladies and gentlemen, the Indian Embassy in the United States had reportedly issued him an emergency certificate before the deportation process. So yes, there was already a legal route that was available for him to return to India. Then why did he allegedly use a forged passport? That's the biggest question. That's the question that remains central to this particular investigation further. Well, according to the report, the man was arrested by Delhi Airport Police and he was taken to Gujarat for further investigation. Police are also looking into where the forged passport came from and how exactly he managed to live in the United States for so many years. Now, there is another broader issue here. The report describes cases in which undocumented Indians rely on agents to obtain passports or documents. People living abroad may be unable to renew the passports in the normal way. An agent may promise a solution and what looks like a shortcut that can eventually become a trap for you. You know why? Because an immigration officer, he does not need hours to examine the entire history of the document. The passport number can reveal information almost instantly. And if that document, it is allegedly fake or tampered with, the consequences, it can follow the person all the way back home. You know, in this case, the man reportedly remained in jail in Delhi even after a month, facing charges under various provisions, by the way, including the Passport Act. So the lesson, painfully simple. A difficult immigration situation, it can tempt people into desperate decisions. But a fake document can turn an immigration problem into a criminal case for you. And yes, now let's move from a deportation story to something much more unsettling. Because in our next story, the family had a valid American visitor visa. They landed at the US airport. They had traveled to America before, and yet they were put on a flight back to India.